All right, so it's still appropriate to say Happy New Year to you, and it's 2017. 2017 started on a very good note for some musicians, including the man we call Edem. Edem is promoting his song Bevu. If you are ever like myself, I'm sure you understand what that means. I'm sure he will give a different meaning from what you and I know to the song, but we're talking about Bevu and some other things, including all the gossips. I mean, I love to gossip. He knows that. He will dodge, but we'll try catch him so that he doesn't go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, my dear.
And the
lock's
nice still growing, you know.
Yes.
I see.
I don't think you'll go beyond this. After some time, I'll cut it.
To what level?
This level is okay.
Okay.
I think the Damian Marley level where it touches your leg.
I thought you get to the level where you have to bag it. You know, tie and then you put a bag on it.
Cocoa Beach Rasta.
Anyway, so you're promoting Bevu.
Yes.
You know, Bevu, like others will say, is you know, a recalcitrant person, a stubborn person.
Stubborn.
Yeah. So
I saw ding.
You know, that's like skinny slang. You know, but why would you do a song, Bevu? Does it have any other meaning than what we know?
Yeah. So the opening lines are "Mima sana no Bevu komenya, ndokuchi jachin hami la moji ni bla." Then "Mima sana no gata suswada, nkuji do economy the minya babla." So I'm trying to say that you have to be stubborn in a very positive way. If you say you're stubborn in the modern times, you have to be smart. You have to be stubborn and go for your goals and your ambitions and don't let people stop you. That is the new wave. That is the new cool of being a stubborn kid, not swerving school and misbehaving and all that sort of thing. And the Bevu Nation is this group of young people. Shout out to our Vice President Giovanni.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So you're the president, Giovanni is your vice.
Yes. Just a group of likely-minded people, Kofi Gold, Mario, Stranger, there's Cooler, who are very driven, who want to attain things in life. And they also happen to support my music. And so I decided to do an anthem for the Bevu Nation boys, and there it goes.
Okay, so the Bevu Nation is for your followers, just like other people have Something Nation, Something Nation. So instead of maybe Edem Nation, it's Bevu Nation.
Yes, Bevu
That's a very nice one. So you're stubborn in a very positive way. That's
very,
what I'm
very
saying.
positive.
But I've seen also that you've done something with Shay Shay.
Yes, I did a song called Ride With Me with Shay Shay 3 months ago.
Wow.
And the team wanted us to release it, so we just opened the year without release. So we released it the same day we released the video for Bevu. And then we also have the Spelling Bee video where we are trying to empower the kids to study and to learn to spell. Because I think 2 years ago there was a little girl who went so far in the Spelling Bee, and I think if we encourage our younger ones, they might do more and somebody might probably win. And so Mawina reached out to me, she pushes, and we did it. And in the course of the year, people might see us do the Book is Bay campaign from school to school where we empower the kids to read.
Now that's a great one. So you've moved from just doing music to empowering kids to read, especially those who look up to you and want to learn from you. But let's go back to you and Shay Shay. It means it's the second person in Nigeria you're doing a collaboration with, or is it more than that?
It's more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know of
I did Queen the
Ricardo.
remix with Ice Prince.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I did Delilah with MI.
That's true.
And then I did Nyejilo with Ricardo. And then I have an unreleased song with Patoranking.
Wow.
I have an unreleased song with Scales.
That's 6.
Yes, and so.
And then Shay Shay make it 7.
Yeah, and then I have a new song with Ice Prince that is not released. So there, and later today I'm in the studio with Runtown. So it's just work. I have some stuff with Sarkodie and Afia. And then I have another song with Afia I haven't released. So there's material. I have a song with EL and J. So I have Bevu the remix with Gemini, Miss V, Felly, Kaboom, Joe Frazier.
I see. So you've been up to a lot of work there.
Yeah.
But the collaborations you're doing with the Nigerians, is it a way of getting into that market, getting into that space, considering the kind of song that you do? Is it something that you want to sell the Ever language to the Nigerian market as well?
I think there are various ways you look at it. It's a way of getting into the market. It's a way of also telling the people that the market is no longer just Ghana. You don't sell CDs just here. There, when you get on Twitter, Nigerians talk and Ghanaians talk. When Nigerians talk and Ghanaians don't like it, they attack. When Ghanaians do the same, they attack. And so it has become a smaller village. They are brothers. And so if we have to move the African music forward, we have to join forces. And to be, in all honesty, Nigeria is miles ahead of us when it comes to the marketing and the positioning of the music globally. And so if you can beat them, you join them, you work hand in hand, they are brothers. And so that is what we have to do. But at the same time, we have to represent Ghana when we go into their market so that our visibility is still evident. And so that's the reason I collaborate with
How do you feel when you enter a Nigerian space and you're able to sing ever that confidently because you have put a song together with somebody from their place together?
I think it's always a great feeling. It's almost similar to when I go to Kumasi and they sing Nyonu Viade, or when they sing Over Again, or when they sing Queenie. You feel that you've really crossed that border of music not being a language but being a universal dialect for everybody to speak, and it's exciting, and so we have to press on and make sure that they also appreciate our language, from Chi to Ga to Ewe and all we have here, which is the rich culture, because we've seen Kongwa or crossover, which is probably Igbo or maybe Yoruba, and we've seen Davido sing Damiduro, which is not our language but it's exciting for us. Flavor has done similar things, so it's vice versa. They should enjoy our language.
For you, do you feel like you're an ambassador for the Volta region? Because apart from you, the others who are even doing the ever songs are not shining that bright, and so it's you everywhere and you're beaming the lights for the Volta region. Do you see yourself like, okay, the region is on my shoulder, I need to project this region for the people who do not know much about us to begin to learn?
Yeah, I strongly believe that by default somehow the region is on my shoulder, and so I have to make sure I handle it with care, in the sense that not to use it in the form of a braggadocio, but just to say that I'm the reason people will be comfortable to play a new Ewe artist song on radio, because I've pushed an effort to give the art form a certain level of respect. So when somebody walks to you and say I'm an Ewe artist, you wouldn't think, what the hell does it sound like? And there are a lot of other people who are doing amazingly well. I think Togi won for Hitmaker, and Kadozi did, and then there's Skinny Eyes. There's a lot of other people who are trying to ply the trade, and so I think that I carry the region, and I have to make sure that I continue the revolution and empower people to come out of there. People now go around singing other songs and they try to incorporate the Ewe language. It is because somebody has given the language a certain level of confidence. So people who don't even like Gasmela in Telemo, when he says Kponyere, it is because there's a certain level of confidence that the dialect has now, and makes people feel that when I sing it, I might connect with the people over there because they also love the music. And so yes, and I'm glad I'm doing that sacrificial job.
Thank you for doing that for us from the Volta region. But Nanaiba, you know, when you did that song, there was a lot of controversy.
Because I released it on January 1st.
Oh, you did release on
2016.
Yeah. And then people thought that it was a song for Nana Akufo-Addo. Of course, we did think so because there was a picture of him on the cover of the song or the CD. Now Nana is in. You've said that song was not for Nana. Does it make any difference to you now that Nana is in?
No, it doesn't make any difference. The song was about kinship, and he's a significant person who I felt that would make the front cover. His name is that. He's also vying for the highest political position of the country, so it was smart to use him for the marketing of the record. And so he being empowered doesn't change what the song stands for.
But you haven't had people, you know, not wanting to play the song or wanting to hear it because...
No, not at all. Fans are actually excited when I perform it. And now that he has won, they're even more excited. People say to me, I should go and I should go and do another record and not say Nana, but I should say Nanaba. Or Nana has come, like be more specific, because now he's in power. But I don't think that I'll do another record off the song I've done already.
So for you have no remorse at all that you had to do that?
No, not at all.
Now, you were on the political platform of the NDC in the Volta region. Was that for free or for cash, or what was it all about? Because a lot of people were taking keen interest. It was almost looking like you were in between, or you were on both sides.
Well, I think that people have to understand that artists are people who entertain patrons at any event, and political rallies are just another event. No matter how you look at it, people over there still get dragged. People over there still shout and are excited, and so I get on the platform to perform for fees. I get on other platforms, and if you know that I've performed for you and you're owing me, Charlie, come and pay. I don't want to mention your name on TV right now. If you're a private candidate and you've lost and you owe us, Charlie, come and pay before I put your name out.
It's more like you're sending a message to somebody who owes you.
I am.
Does it look like it's a political person?
That's why I said if you're a private candidate.
Private, independent, let's see, Volta region. Who was the independent candidate? Okay, we had a lot of them.
I didn't perform only in the Volta region.
Oh, you perform in other regions. So this person...
People only focus on the two major parties. Yeah. You know how it works. When you go and perform for the two major parties, then it becomes it's very volatile. And that's the reason when you do the other performances for the people. I remember we went for one of the performances, and then the candidate said, "Boss, we would like you to join me in the van so that we can wave the people." I'm like, "Sir, I'm sorry, I'm not your running mate. I'm just here to do my job."
And I'm sure he was very offended, or he took it...
No, I think he took it with a pinch of salt, because that's the truth. I can't come and be in an SUV with you to wave the people. That's like telling the people that I am a part of you, but I just came to entertain. But
for you, because you raised that question, for you, do you think that it is appropriate for artists, creative art people, to separate their job from the endorsement we see? So is it possible that you can rally behind somebody who is a candidate and not be in support of their candidature?
Yes, but I think that will be difficult in the minds of the people because of how the politicians play. Yeah. They also have their PR mechanisms. They have their online people who are quick in trying to use everything to support their party, and so once you go out, you should know that those things will rub off you, and so you should be willing to take the bite for it. Once you go and do the show, there might be a certain mileage you give because you also have a following, or there are ways that the party uses it, so you should be ready for that too. It's the nature of the business. Just like when multinational companies use the artist for shows at the stadium, it is because they want their brands to rub off, and so you see them spoil the newspaper's front line with so and so artists made our brand so and so. Is the same.
Last one before I go, and this is a bit personal. I hope that he gets to answer this one. Just recently I saw your wife celebrating her birthday. You had a party for her. You have never, apart from the time that you got married, shown your wife to the public like you did during her birthday. Is there a new strategy for people to get to know her, or those pictures just found their way on social media?
No, not at all. I threw a huge party for her. I wanted to celebrate her. I wanted to celebrate her in a different way. Because yes, I've celebrated her every time of our lives, but it has been in a certain type of way. And sometimes you need to change things. And so once she wanted a party, and that is what will make her happy, and she'll call her friends out, I had to throw the party for her. And yes, she was happy. There were camera people there. And once she loved it and everybody came, I wanted everybody to also be a part of it, the people who were there. So I decided to also take to my social media and celebrate her. But I don't think that it's going to be something that I'll do every day or post, because apart from that part of my life, my social media is also to do business and promote my works. And so that's the reason. It's not a new strategy at all.
So you're expecting a third? Is that what I saw? I saw it looks like you're expecting a third.
No, not at all. I actually posted a picture of my son, which I'd never posted a rare picture when he was born, and people said I had another kid. People were congratulating me. Sway called me from the UK and was like, bro, you have another kid? I'm like, no, big bro, I don't. He was like, oh man, but I saw this on your Instagram. And I'm like, no, that's my son from way back. And a few media people too reached out to me, but that's not true.
Okay, so we are still on 2, moving on to 3.
No, we haven't moved on to 3. And if I move on to 3, I'll catch you guys sleeping. Nobody will even know.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. We are very grateful.
Thank
Wish you a very blissful 2017.
Yes. To all the fans, thanks for the love. Get it.